Here we go, back to redone, right in. And just change the sky and look at the back. See, look at that transfixation of light. There's one there right next to it. Well, there was three of them. Oh my goodness. There it is right there. Oh my goodness. The whole entire sky starts radiating now. Unbelievable. I've been in total awe of God's external power that I've been witnessing here lately. It's been happening with me. Oh, there goes, oh my goodness. Oh, another one. Bam. Shooting on there. Look at that. Unbelievable. Huh? I wish I could give you more play-by-play, but I'm just like in awe right now. I don't even know how to say play-by-play. It's just basically a description on the performance of the luminaries. The performance of the luminaries. Because I'm not sure which one. Oh, here we go. No, yeah, a different spectrum of light here. These things just appear out of nowhere and disappear. I think it's just like a drone out. I have no idea what the heck I think it is. Well, if anybody's looking on telling me what the heck this thing is, I appreciate it. And that's just freaking me out. That too, bang, bang. Oh, there it goes, it's disappeared. I don't know. Let me know. Anybody has any clue? Because I think it's more based upon the second coming of Christ and not ancient alien theorist predictions. Because one thing I can say is that the ancient alien predictions theory that people have is that a Pumapuku it shows you faces of every face of the entire civilization of the planet back when Pumapuku was built. the different faces of humanity. Absolutely, I would like to count them to see if there was 70 suns, if there was 70 faces, 70 countries. That would make sense for 70 sons of God, including one face that looked like a different civilization or species. And we all know we're talking about the gray alien, which I also believe the gray aliens look like gray the way they look because of too much time spent in space. They don't have enough sunlight. They live inside of a ship, and they absolutely lose muscle mass. And anybody knows that whenever you're in space for long periods of time, you end up upside down because of anti-gravity. Well, what would that do to a soft skull? A soft skull would become more pointed like. So the body is a temple that houses the soul, regardless, in all of life. Moses said, "Let it be a blessing, not a curse to life." So let's hope and pray that they understand what it means to be born again, because I can honestly tell you that anything of iniquity and Jesus Christ talking about Satan was insanity, a mental disorder, a sickness from a feral mindset. Living anything cultivated, not anything raised and not of love, will end up growing up with all kinds of torment and pain, and born into a suffering, sinful situation. Many a Christian know this well. They don't know the difference. So, in these days, I'm hoping that the intelligence catches up with the wisdom of man, and we can start educating on that, because he's not real. Jesus Christ walked, lived, breathed, died, and was resurrected in the flesh, and he was God in the flesh. So therefore he knew. And then he also lived on in another body. He lived through the Apostle Paul. He lived through John. He lived through Peter. He lived through his disciples. He poured his Spirit out over them. This is why, and the sad part is, this is why they crucified his disciples. They crucified them just as they crucified Jesus, because they were dangerous to society that wanted darkness. And I would not stand for it, that they're covering up of that fact. Because God's grace endures forever, his word endures forever, and his plans endure forever. So I pray that this is understood. And thank you, Jesus, for that revelation. That even though whatever we face in life, the poisoning of the world right now, and this time, we have to fight is the poisoning of the world of drugs. They're picking and choosing the ways of the devil than they are trying to combat the problem. And I hope and pray that anybody sick and suffering out there gets clean and sober through wisdom and guidance. God bless. Georgia.